Hello, my beautiful baddies. Welcome back, I would say, to another episode of Your Inner Baddie Speaking. But today we're starting our new series, Baddies With A Twist. I got my girl Miz here. She's a fellow baddie, and this series is all going to be about still confidence, still how you can bloom from within. But honestly, we're just going to take a look at like the fun parts of it, or like the funny parts, you know, all of the things that still make us confident, how we make ourselves confident, all of that, but with a twist. We're going to have some drinks, cocktails, mocktails, whatever you want. There's going to be laughter. There's going to be goofing around. This is just going to be the lighter side of your confidence and your healing journey. We've always got, you know, the things that obviously have a serious note, but like, sometimes you just gotta get silly with it because we can't be fucking too serious for too long. And that's why we created this series. So Welcome, Miz.
Hey, happy to be here.
Obviously, since you are the first guest / you will be a permanent guest, but I have never asked anybody, and I love to hear how other people's like inner baddies work. Like, where does your confidence stem from? Like, what does your inner baddie like tell you, make you feel confident? Like, how does that work for you?
My inner baddie really comes from just pushing myself as hard as I can to be better every day. And I know that sounds so cheesy, and so like, just the typical answer, but really when you put effort into yourself and you carry yourself with a lot of reflection and a lot of, you know, reason, I think it just turns you into a baddie, and it just changes your frame of thought and how you move through life, you know?
No, I love that because, like, you know, out of all the episodes that I've done, like, they are little changes. Like, if you really think about it, it's everything that kind of adds up, and that's what makes you who you are at the next stage, and the next stage, and the next stage. Yeah. And like, I talk about this all the time, but like, healing isn't linear, and you're going to be healing your entire life. There's always going to be shit that life throws at you. You can cough if you
You see me dying. I'm like,
I was like, she's holding it in. I'm coming back from our cough break.
There you go.
I will say though, like, I've done that. So like, you know, when you're trying to be confident at work, right? And it's always like quiet time. Like, you're like, I finally got that like presentation. I'm, you know, hopping in with the board or with whatever. And there was one time, I think it was my first external presentation, and it was this big boardroom, and 30 minutes before I was supposed to speak, I was like, why am I swallowing weird all of a sudden? And next thing
all of a sudden, I'm like, cough. I'm like, why am I coughing? I have no reason to cough right now.
Exactly. It's like all of a sudden I'm like clammed up. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Just act normal. Like, just be normal. And then, of course, like, you get into it and you're like, all right, yeah, I'm a bad bitch. Like, let's go.
All right, we're ready.
Just like, give it a little one of those and then go on. Which, since it's the holiday time, I watched. Have you ever watched Family Stone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, with Rachel McAdams.
Yes.
That movie, I need to watch it again, but it makes me cringe.
It is a cringy movie.
It makes me really, with Sarah Jessica Parker and everything. Like,
I was about to be like with Carrie Bradshaw, and I was like, no, it's Sarah Jessica Parker.
No, it is Carrie Bradshaw. You are right.
She is Carrie Bradshaw.
You are right about that.
But she does this little like, and they make fun of her.
I think so. I want to watch it again, but it's just such a cringy movie.
Oh yeah,
but
I mean, if
so
you think about the plot, like, I love this movie. Like, I'll watch it every year, don't care. But somebody did a TikTok on it explaining like just the plot without like the movie in front of you, and I was like, yeah, it's weird.
It's a very odd movie.
It's a weird movie.
Ever since I watched it.
Yeah, I was like, it's a little messed up.
But you know, like, what's a great movie to watch during the holidays?
What?
Holiday.
The Holiday?
The Holiday.
With
Cameron Diaz.
I just watched that last night.
It's one of my favorite movies always. I'll watch it.
It is one of my favorites.
I'll watch it all season long. It's one of my favorites. I don't know why. It's such a like typical plot, but it's just so cute.
I don't know. It is cute.
It is.
It is cute. Probably also the first time that we've ever seen Jack Black as a romantic interest.
Normal.
He's funny. Yeah.
I know. I guess.
Like as a normal, not like. Well, actually, no. He does do some singing and some.
He does.
And some stuff.
It's okay.
So like some.
That was a better movie for him.
Yeah.
It was a change of role.
It was a change of
It was good. It was nice to see.
Yeah.
We all deserve a chance.
Hey, everyone's confident in their different ways, right?
Exactly.
Okay, but back to what you were saying on confidence, man. Like, I truly do think it's like a little bit every day. Like, I'm always trying to work on myself. I'm always trying to better myself. And I feel like that's why I feel like I'll never be done. Like, I'll be confident today, and then I can be even more confident tomorrow, and I can be even more confident 10 years from now. And I can be, like, I want to be the most badass older woman ever.
Yeah.
Which I really got to figure out how to wear other heels and block heels, because that's part of what I want to exude when I get older. Like, I need to learn how to wear stilettos again, but I don't want to learn how to wear stilettos again. But anyways, like, it really is like a day by day thing. So I totally think, I mean, yeah, cheesy, whatever, but
it's the truth, you know. I think the biggest thing about being a baddie for yourself is being able to like self-reflect. I say that all the time, and that's like one of my go-tos every day on my way to work. I'm sorry, on my way home from work.
It could be on the way to work, on the way home too.
yeah, both. But for me, it's like about self-reflecting about the day. Like, was I my best? But also remember, not every day has to be your best. It's just, you just reflect on it. Like, you know what, today I wasn't in a good mood.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, that's not how I want to spend the day. You know, I do journal. Journaling definitely makes me just reflect, makes me see things, makes me really think about my day, think about how I'm feeling. And the more you get connected with yourself, the more you understand yourself, I think that's how you really become your inner baddie, is when you know yourself and you know all the amazing characteristics, traits that you possess, and how to push it forward in the world, I think is really what makes you that baddie. You know, be your true self and just be you.
Absolutely. Like, I think being authentically you is the only time that you can be confident. Like, you can't be confident. I mean, yes, fake it till you make it. Absolutely. Like, like, I have seen women talk about this where they're like, okay, you might not be where you want to be today, but like, picture her 5 years from now. What would she do? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
And then start showing up as that. So like, kind of on that self-reflection of like, okay, did I act in a way that is going to get me to those goals? Did I act in a way that's going to make me be that person I want to be?
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily like following any sort of like other people or trying to be somebody else, but okay, what do I truly want? And I think it's so true that like, the more you are you, the more decisions that you make that are more like you, the more confident you are in your decisions, the more confident you are in everything. I mean, honestly, the more you become.
Oh yeah, totally.
Because who wants to be anybody else, right?
Exactly.
Like,
It's you know what? It's too hard to be someone else. That's the thing.
I don't know how people do it, man.
You know, think about it back in high school when you had a crush on someone. You know, maybe they were cooler, they were in a different group, and how
crushes
and you like I mean, even now, not even talking about high school, how there are people that will adjust their lives, their things themselves to be, you know, looked at by their crush or by someone they're interested in. And you know, that's not it. Don't be that. Be yourself.
Well, also it's gonna feel weird too if they, like, let's just say
it's just inauthentic.
You act one way because you're like, that's how I need to in order to, like, I don't know, for them to like me back, right?
Right.
And then they do like you back. Well, guess what? You're gonna feel weird because they don't like
you.
Like, that's difficult. Like, that's a difficult pill to swallow. Like, and it's funny, I was actually talking with a friend the other day, and I was saying how, because she was like, oh, well, if I was to spend the night at a guy's, like, we were talking about the pains of taking your makeup off at the end of a night. I'm like, I don't care if I'm in my home or like it's 10 p.m., 9 p.m., 2 a.m. I don't want to take it off. Like, I love doing it and I love a fresh face, but the idea of spending the time, I'm like, I just want to be in bed. I just want to be in bed.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about washing your face, and she was saying how, okay, well, when I like spend the night at a guy's for like the first time, like, I won't take it off. And I'm like, I immediately was like, I've gotten out of that stage of life.
Yeah.
I literally was like, all right, maybe not the retainer on the first night because that's just like annoying to me. But like I'm doing earplugs. Yeah, I'm weird. I wear earplugs at night and now I'm used to them thanks to a noisy neighbor. And now it's like, now it is just a way of life.
Okay.
I got my hair pineappled because that's how my curls look good in the morning, but it looks like I'm fucking SpongeBob at night.
Yeah.
I got my big tee.
Bikini bottom.
Yep, we're rocking it in bikini bottom.
Okay.
I got my big tee, and I'm just like, I take my makeup off, and I'm like, if you don't like that, then fucking leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am so like, this is me. This is me, and if you don't like it, I'd rather you get out sooner.
On the first night, on the first date,
or hell, maybe I don't like your reaction. It's not about whether you like me. Maybe I don't like that you're like, that's weird. Well, get out, because eventually I'm going to be doing that every day.
I mean, I can't believe people still behave that way, but okay.
I mean, sometimes like, you know, you put your best foot forward. I know we've gone off on such a tangent, but like, fuck it. I like putting your best foot forward, but at the same time, like, my best foot forward is always me.
Yeah.
And I also do happen to love myself without makeup. Like, there are some days where, like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, skin's so fresh.
Yeah. I mean, when you feel good and you feel confident, you will be okay to step out of the house and you don't need makeup on, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like I
think no makeup and you are confident as hell.
Oh, it's
that's
fine. It's
like,
great.
That's when I'm like, oh, you're that person. Like you are at like this raw. I don't know why it feels like vulnerable to not have makeup on. I mean, maybe it's just because I was taught, like, even love my mom. She's gonna hate me because it's probably the first like not 100% positive thing I've said about her, but she was like, when you like date someone, don't like slip off with the makeup. And I get what she's saying, 'cause she's still like, she's not saying put on makeup. She's saying like, don't stop what you like to do for you. And she like to dress up.
Sure.
Like, you know, I like going to a nice place for dinner, like makeup all done, outfit to the nines. I mean, you see these baddie fits, like, come on. But she was like, don't let that slip. And at first I was like, the fuck? If I don't want to wear makeup, I don't want to wear makeup.
No, but she means like, if you like it, don't change it. Yeah, of course.
Basically, like, stay authentic to who you are.
Yeah, always.
So I guess, you know what? I take that back. It was not a negative thing that I was saying about my mom.
No. She meant keep your confidence, keep doing the things you like to do.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. But I agree with you. Like, it's hard sometimes. Like, I feel like there are people who just adapt. And that could be in friendships. Like, I've seen that happen in friendships.
Yeah.
It can happen in relationships. I think that's probably the easier time that it happens.
Yeah, always, I'm sure.
But you know what? Again, when you show up as you from the start, I'd rather a friend, relationship, or whatever start, like, with you liking me.
For me.
Exactly.
For me, you know. Anytime I've had someone, you know, just maybe be at the surface level of a friendship, you know, it just doesn't last. Because it's just surface level.
That's because we're Geminis, man. We're out here like,
too.
Okay, let's get deep.
We get deep. Yep, we get deep
like,
about everything.
I don't know what it is. Like, when I meet someone, I'm like, could we have like a conversation at 3 a.m. about life? Because I want to do that.
You mean when we did in Italy?
Yep.
That was a good time.
That was
I thought about that the other day. I missed that. That was such a great night.
So it was literally her last night of her trip to Positano to the Amalfi Coast. It was my first night, and I still can't believe, unplanned.
I swear.
We should have planned it better because then we would have had more time together. But it was almost magical because it was my first solo trip. You guys have heard me talk about it on the podcast. But we had one night together.
One night.
Like, it sounds like a love story. Like, we had one night together. One magical night.
It was one night of amazing friendship.
But it was so cool, though. Because it was like, I came in. It was such a good way to start it. We had
and you were so tired, but you snapped and then you woke up. That was awesome.
I needed to take that nap. Like, I really wanted to go to the beach with you guys, but if I didn't take that nap, I would never lasted.
But
actually,
the beach
I probably would have lasted, but I would have been half
dead. The beach was great, guys, on the Positano side with the big cliff.
Everything was great at that place.
It really was.
But yeah, like, the energy was just flowing. Like everywhere we went, it worked out.
It was
like,
great. It was smooth.
We even got into a club as they were closing because I was like, no, you don't understand. We need to go to this club. We have been dreaming of this club. And they were like, it's technically closing in 10 minutes. And I was like, that's enough.
That's 10 minutes. We just need 9.5 minutes to walk around, dance a little bit,
and
chug a quick drink, and then walk out. 9.5 minutes. And you know what? We did.
We did.
We did. We did great.
It was peak friendship, man.
That was great.
Peak friendship.
We went and got those espresso martinis, and the bar was actually closed, and they made it for us.
Yep.
We
just made friends, man.
We
the
did.
Bartender ended up meeting us later.
Oh my god, yes!
I still have those photos.
A story for another time, guys. A story for another time.
I don't even want to know. I know what's going to come out of her mouth, but
later. I got you.
We'll do it another time.
I got you guys. I'm sure.
All right, back on track.
She'll have stories too.
Get that shit together.
Okay, so inner baddie.
Hey, but we were our most. You know what? Honestly, that brings it back. We were our most confident selves.
Oh, we were. We had such a great time.
We were just having a good fucking time.
Oh my god, we were so loud. So we were down. After we had dinner, had a drink, we went down.
Which dinner was lively. I mean,
oh my god, dinner was great too.
Napoli, as they say, because I got corrected on that. One with, I would say soccer, but it's football.
Football.
And the whole restaurant was going wild. I mean,
dancing,
they were singing,
partying.
People were coming down the street.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great time. And then we went down. So like that was great. We met so many people at that restaurant, and it was great.
Yeah.
And then we ended up going down for a drink, and then we went down to the beach.
Yes, because you always need a good like one-on-one vent session before you like have fun with others, and that's exactly what we did. We had a little vent session.
I think we were venting for like maybe 3 hours before we actually like
they told us, they're like, all right guys,
you have time.
Leave. And like we couldn't even leave through the actual entrance and exit.
Yeah.
We had to be escorted by the bartender through like, I think like
a side like a side elevator down and out. I mean, they were nice to do it too. They were really nice to do it. But I mean, like, we were down on the beach on Positano at one of like the bars. We were outside for like 2-3 hours, just like talking, laughing. And what's crazy is we had so many people walking up to our table, just wanting to talk to us. They were like, "Ladies, what are you doing here?" They sat us down. They shared wine. They shared wine. Everyone was
straight from the bottle. Don't take drinks from strangers.
True. Definitely tip. And
especially in a foreign country.
And I mean, it was great because we were just being ourselves and we were just having fun.
Literally, we were having like a private conversation, and then the next thing you know, like 10 people were at our table.
Easily, and they had bottles of wine. They were refilling our cups.
Yes.
And it was a great time, but it's because we were open to being ourselves.
Yep.
And you know, like I actually know people that don't know how to be themselves, and you know what? They have such a tough time. So it's like, honestly, the best thing you can do is just lean into being yourself, because when you lean into being yourself, other people will lean in as well, you know? But
I feel like it shows too.
Yeah.
You're happier when you're just like doing things you like to do, when you're around friends who are good people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like those are the people that like, you know, fill your cup. Those are the people that like align with you. And
that's right.
Obviously it doesn't hurt to be in a beautiful place.
Right.
But like if you're in a good place, and what do I say? What do I say for vacations? I'm like, I'm easy now. I just need good food.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere.
Yep.
Good drinks. Good company.
I think that's it. Yeah, those 4 things are really it, and you can do anything, you know. And you know, the other day I asked you, I was like, I want to go snowboarding, but I'm not good at it, so I just really need someone who just really wants to be a chaperone. Because I fall, you know, I'm not the best snowboarder. I'm pretty new at it.
I mean, the last time I snowboarded, I was a kid, and I just remember the bruises from it.
Well, so no, I have tips this time. People gave me tips.
Okay.
So like, I took a lesson the first time. I still remember it. I think I still have it down. But I don't want to go on the big slopes, right? Like, I don't want to, because I don't even know how to maneuver the bunny slopes.
One day you will get there.
Right. But also the chairlift freaks me out because I don't know how to get down off of it.
Okay, the chairlift has always been something, and it's not even like the getting off of it. Well, that's the
hardest part for me.
But it's like the fucking, I'm so far above, and you just look down and you're like, this isn't going fast enough for me. Like,
it freaks you out. So yeah, the height would freak me out too, but I feel like we have to do it at least once. You have to sit on a thing. What's it called? Ski lift. A ski lift at least once.
Chairlift, ski lift, whatever.
But like, I don't know how to get down. And the videos I've seen of people just taking hits, getting off of a ski lift that don't know how to get down, I don't know. I don't really feel like doing that. But
I feel like that's a skill that they got to teach you. Like, not only are they going to teach you on the bunny slope, they got to teach you how to like get off the chairlift.
See, and like the whole reason I messaged you, I was like, like I am so open to being myself with you that like if I fall, it's fine, because one of my very good friends knows me and would laugh, as I fall.
We would laugh together.
We would laugh together, but we would be fine,
would help you.
right? And then I have other friends that I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like they would take it so easy or lighthearted, or like if I'm on the bunny slope, like I'm all for my friends doing whatever you want to do. You want to go on the diamond slopes or whatever, go for it.
Yeah,
I'm good here.
Yeah.
But the fact that like I reached out to maybe 2 of my friends that I know that I can be just myself and so authentic with, and it's like, it's not an issue. Like, Miz, I'll sit at the lodge and have drinks and
I
join.
was that person. I was like, I might not go on the slope with you, but like I will be at the lodge having drinks
which
and
is
ready
great.
for all of your stories.
Which is great, because
I'll watch the bunny slope.
All I need is someone to like chaperone, because last time I hit my head so many times on the ground, I got concussions.
Oh my God.
And I would have to like walk off for like 20
you gotta
minutes.
brace with your arms and your butt, man.
Listen,
because that's where all my bruises were.
The falls were like, my head was nodding, and then I like had my feet go over my head.
Get some neck strength, man.
It was
I say that with like a weak. I don't know what the fuck I was just doing right there, but I said this is a person with neck problems.
But like the whole thing is like being a baddie is just being comfortable and knowing who you are, knowing your own limits. And to me, I think that's really important, and I think that has changed a lot of the way I move. Like if someone suggests something I'm not comfortable with, it's just not me, and I have to be like, what, it's okay, it's not me, no big deal, it's just not what I like to do, it's not my flow.
Yeah, it's not your thing anymore.
And you just are the baddie that you are, that's okay. It doesn't stop you from being a baddie, it's just what you're comfortable being a baddie at.
Hey, we've had a whole episode on boundaries, and I truly, truly believe that you become more badass and more confident when you say no to things that you know you don't want to do. Oh yeah. Even if it's something fun. Like, don't get me wrong, snowboarding is fun, but like,
it's not your thing.
I might want to just sit at the lodge.
I'm absolutely okay with that.
But again, totally comfortable with each other being our damn selves.
Yeah.
That, like, I didn't even feel like I needed to be like, oh, well, maybe.
You could just be like, hey, I'll be at the lodge. I'll be like, and my response was fantastic.
Exactly.
I'll be popping in and out every, 20, 30 minutes after all my falls and my concussions. I need someone to walk back to be like, hey, am I okay to go back out or no?
But it's also on like I remember our first trip, and honestly, I gotta be honest with you guys, we were gonna talk about a whole different topic, but I think based on what we've been talking about, let's open up something new, which is when you are good vibes and you align with yourself, you attract those good vibes.
100%. I'm a huge believer in that too. Oh, yeah.
I remember the first time that we talked about traveling together, you were just like, I just know that we're both good vibes. Like, we're just those people
we said that for a long time.
Exactly, who just like know how to have a good time, can be comfortable to have a good time together.
New York was amazing.
Good shit comes to us. It was like,
New York was great. We should do that in the summertime again for sure.
Oh, absolutely. We need to.
What do we do in the wintertime when we're up there? Maybe we go back in a couple weeks.
There's still fun shit up in New York. There's always good stuff in New York.
I know, but that one bar, that drink with the the lime and the lemon zest on top.
Yes.
You know, last time I couldn't go because I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
So I missed it, and it was such a big regret.
I mean, you could have hung out there and not had a drink.
Don't talk to me like that.
But I get it, because the temptation would have been too hard. For me, I would have been like, rooftop. Let me just get a beverage. A beveragino.
Maybe we'll go
say
soon.
that once and now I'm obsessed.
We'll go soon. That was a great time.
Yeah.
But you know, like vibing, you know, when you are yourself and you are just happy to be yourself, your vibe, your own frequency, you will attract more people when you just vibe at your own frequency.
Like, I fully believe that the more that you radiate like happiness, goodness, kindness, people are just drawn to you, and good times are drawn to you. Like,
I mean, we saw that in New York. We saw that in Positano. When we go out here, you remember that one night when we went out a couple months ago, and we went to.
It feels like weeks.
It does. When we went to Barcelona that night.
Yes.
I did not expect us to be out till 2-3 a.m.
No.
And just the people that were coming up to us, guys. Let me tell you, I felt so taken care of. I felt like the whole time.
For real.
But not just like by like drinks and this and that. No, I just felt like we were so well taken care of by the company we were around. They were genuinely nice people.
We were having good people.
We were around great people, and it really does start with you. It's like if you're giving out good vibes, you look like you're happy and smiling, other people are going to gravitate towards you.
Yeah.
And I've seen that with us so many times everywhere we go.
I mean, literally
everywhere we go.
In Positano, let me correct myself there.
Good times.
But like first night there, literally what we sat down at the dinner table, like you guys were sitting there,
and then you joined.
I came up, and then it was like and Italians are nice regardless. So like that's also part of their culture. But like within seconds, I mean, we had people like they were asking us if they wanted to take us on tours. They were coming up.
They were coming up to us. They were talking to us.
It's like all of a sudden we were the fun table, and not only were the people who were working there like just being so freaking nice to us. I think we got free limoncello there.
We did.
They took a whole video of us. Like they were just into it.
Yeah, they did.
Not
they
only
were great.
We had people from other tables like looking over like.
Oh, they look like fun.
Obnoxious. It was like,
no.
They're having fun. I want to see what that's all about.
Right. And we had people walk up to us, talk to us. I mean, then after that, the night just really kicked off. Like, I didn't think we'd be out till the 3-4 a.m. we were out in Positano, and it was easy. It was fun.
Lord knows I didn't, because I thought like
you were so tired.
Coming off a work trip, I was like, I'm barely gonna make it past dinner, but I'm gonna make it because Miz is here.
And together we just had a great time.
And next thing you know, like, if it wasn't the fact that we realized it was 3 a.m.,
we would have still been out.
Still gone.
If I didn't look at the clock and I was like, it's 3, and then also I had to catch a car and catch a plane the next morning at like 9, 10
I know,
o'clock.
if you weren't leaving the next day, we would have probably stayed out.
My God. And then but when I got home, I was still so wired because it was such a great time. I didn't go to sleep for like at least another hour.
This is what happens. Okay, so a whole other thing, when you're vibing and you're really just being authentically yourself, and then you're around other people who you feel comfortable with, I feel like the energy just radiates afterwards.
Yeah,
so like
you just have fun.
You
feel good.
Time like that, especially on vacation, when I go back to my room, I'm putting on music. I'm like dancing as I'm getting music unready.
I'm
hopping into my PJs.
It's like almost 4 a.m. I have my headphones in. Yep. Actually, you know what? Stacy was awake, so I talked to Stacy for like a solid hour. And I was like,
sorry, I got a lot of energy.
Right. I was like, she was like, God, why are you still awake? I'm like, I need to go to bed. But it was so good, but it was also just because we had a good time and we were okay to be each other. And
oh, hell yeah.
I think that's just when everyone...
That's when you know, like when you leave a hangout and you're drained,
Oh my God, yes.
Complete opposite. You know that like those people are exhausting you. That environment maybe was exhausting you, or maybe you just weren't in a space where you were like, should have canceled, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But like when you're with good people and you're like, first of all, I feel like that shit lifts you up. Like when I'm with good people, even if my mood is like here, suddenly
it'll
I'm
shift.
like, exactly.
Every time you and I hang out, I wake up, I have a better time. Always.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what's crazy is I think of plans and I'm like, let me think about Corinne's schedule. Is she
I'll
traveling?
think about your schedule
Will
too.
you? I love it. Do we just need to share calendars at this point?
What is she doing? All right.
We should.
Yes, we probably should.
Oh, I'm so upset you're going to be away from New Year's.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It's okay when you get back.
This is the hard part. Like, you can't always have everybody around all the time. I wish it was like college where we all just like
lived in one place. Yeah, I know.
And we all just did like there was 2 bars to go to.
Sorry, we'll get back there.
Same shit.
We'll get back there. We'll get back to New York.
Yeah, we will.
We do.
Will. But I really do think like your vibe attracts everything. It attracts the good friends that you've got. It attracts like other people to come into your life. It attracts good times. It attracts people to want to do things for you. I mean, fuck, we were in New York. We wanted to go see, what is it, On Peak or something? The one where like you go out and you see like the whole view of New York.
Oh, yes.
Can't remember what that was, but we went to
the Edge.
The Edge. There we go. The Edge. And we went to the bar beforehand because we were like, all right, 2 drinks and we get free admission to the Peak, aka we already paid for the ticket.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there drinking. Suddenly the manager is chatting with us.
You know, I messaged her before I went last time. We tried to make reservations to go. I was just our time there was just very up in the air, so I couldn't. But her name is Paige.
Yeah, and
she was great.
Shout out Paige because she was so amazing to us, and then she like escorted us to the Edge. It was just and. That type of like reciprocal good energy, it just it feels fucking good.
Yeah.
And then it's just amazing what just being a good person and being nice gets you.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like 10 out of 10 times, anytime I'm nice to somebody, I get that back in return.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking for it.
Right, I was going to say, I was like, I don't look for the deed to be done or anything like that. It's just, I try and go about things and treat people kindly.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, in reality, the world is not the kindest place right now. So I always say, be kind to each other, be good to each other, because that's.
And I think that's a sign of confidence to be kind to people.
I think so too.
Is because you're secure in what you have. You're secure in who you are. You don't need these bullshit things to make yourself feel better. Instead, you're like, you know what? Like, I remember when I first got to Italy and I went to a winery and the woman serving me, she seemed like she was having a bad day. Like, she wasn't smiling. Like, I kept saying hi. And I was like, you know what? Well, I don't know what's going on in her day. So I thanked her extra. I smiled extra because I was like, you never know. And by the end of it, she smiled and said thank you to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I still have no idea how her day was. But I'm just like, you don't know what putting out good energy is going to do for someone else.
Oh, totally. I'm the biggest believer in that because, you know, I work in fitness. So if I have a 6 a.m. client and if I don't start on a good, if my energy is bad, if my energy is low, you know, that kind of tells how the session's going to go. And that's how, you know, the frame of the whole hour, the next hour is going to go. And that's not what I want for me. That's not what I want.
It's like you're setting the tone.
You're setting the tone for the day.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, I always wake up early. I wake up super early, actually, and
She's that like, what is it, Ashton something or other, who wakes up at like 3 a.m. starts his day.
Like 4:30.
I'm just messing around.
4:30. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. You know, but you know, my whole mission of the day is to put out as much positivity and good energy as much as possible. I think I start with that thought every day. And not every day is a great day, but I do my best to show up for myself, which allows me then to show up for others. Being in fitness, a lot of people talk to me. I spend a lot of time with people, and I want everyone to always, walk away from me in a great positive mindset. Never in a negative, sour kind of, feel. I want them to be happy. I want them to be in a better state of mind if, they were having a tough day. I want to be that help. So,
you want your energy to rub off on them in whatever way it can.
But a lot of people don't know. They don't know that. They don't know that other people actually look to them for that little bit of positivity, right? So if we all, and the positivity does come from your self-confidence. That in actuality, it just like let it resonate, like your positivity comes from how you feel about yourself. And that goes a long way. That goes a long way.
Oh, I totally agree.
When you're not confident, you don't feel good, you don't feel positive, you're always thinking, you're in your head. But when you are confident, you exude positivity.
Yeah. You don't even realize that by like not feeling whole in yourself, that you're already setting yourself up almost for like that self-fulfilling prophecy of like that negative tumbleweed. It can like take your whole day down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've done it, we've done it ourselves, and we know. And I know that that's not the mindset I'd like to be in, because that's not me at my best. So in order to be the inner baddie, I think you just have to be yourself. You have to be yourself head to toe. And, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to better yourself, change certain things about yourself. But you do it with the sense that you want to do it for the better of you, and to know that every day is going to be better.
And sometimes like that waking up with that positive and wanting to start that positive energy, like let's be honest, sometimes we wake up on like the wrong side of the bed, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And like sometimes I have to get myself to that positive place. I have to remind myself what I'm like grateful for, and waking up with gratitude. I'm like, because it can be hard for me. Like when I used to go through a lot of depressive episodes, it like feels like there's nothing, right? There's emptiness, there's nothing. But if I remind myself I have a roof over my head, if I remind myself I got a cat, which Miss is not a fan of cats.
I just have a phobia. It's unexplainable. It's silly. I try to get over it. It just...
We're gonna slow. We're gonna do it. But like, I have a cat that loves me. I have a bed that I sleep in with a mattress. Like, I have the ability of running water, and I can take a shower. Like, I have food in my place. And like, sometimes I have to bring it back to basics to remind myself, like, I have so much to be grateful for. And then by being grateful for all that shit, I am now like, wow, life is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You just have to be grateful for what you have.
I think I have.
Yeah. Be good. Like, I'm always grateful for what I have. I'm always grateful for the opportunities I get.
Oh, yeah.
The friendships I have and all the good stuff. But you can't have all the good stuff if, you're not yourself and you're not happy with yourself. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to better yourself, like I said. I think that's where it all begins. The confidence begins when you look in the mirror and you're like, all right, listen, I'm not perfect, but I want to be better for myself.
But I think that's the thing, is like, we're never ever going to be perfect.
No.
So like, working on yourself just means that you're working to the version of yourself that's without limits, without any predisposition, without any societal hindrances. Like, you are just looking at yourself as who you want to be, and then getting there. Because I mean, hey, I love who I am today. But I also know that, like, there's improvements I'd like to make.
Yeah, me too.
I love where I am.
Me too.
But also, maybe I want to do a little bit extra. Maybe I want to try some new things.
Yep.
Maybe I want to have some more fucking whimsical fun. I don't know. But, like, do whatever fulfills you and your needs. Don't listen to the noise. Be you. And then your vibe from being yourself, I swear to God, it's going to attract so much. It's going to bring in so much good. And you'll notice, take some trips, man, because you'll notice that energy is absolutely incredible. And just, even if you don't travel, just like going out in the world, going to a bar, going to a restaurant, like, you will see how the energy shift within you shifts the energy around you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Stay tuned for more. We got more badass shit. We got more Baddies with a Twist. This series will be dropping every third episode. We got Miz.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have some surprise guests. Who knows? Stay tuned to find out. And with that, Miz, you're going to have to say it with me because now it's not just me anymore.
Okay.
I'm a fucking baddie. You ready to say it with me?
Okay.
All right. I'm a fucking baddie. All right. Love y'all till next time.
Bye, guys.